Hi students, in previous classes I taught you the tenses and times. You know, tense is of two types, present tense and past tense, and time is of three types, present time and past time and future time. You know, there is no future tense in English, okay? Why? Because there is no future form of a verb to indicate future time. To indicate future time, the present form of a verb is used. Accordingly, I taught you in previous classes how the present simple tense and present progressive tense indicate future time. You know, in present simple tense, it indicates the timetable and official time and the train time, okay, calendar time. For example, tomorrow is Saturday. That is present simple form of verb used to express future timetable. Okay, our train leaves the station at 8 a.m. This is our train time. This is a timetable. Okay, in present progressive tense, you know, to express future time, that is future planning, personal planning. I'm going to free tomorrow. Okay, this is present progressive tense. Okay, similarly, we can use present progressive tense to indicate future time. That is, we are going on an excursion to Furi tomorrow. Okay, now I'm going to teach you will and be going to form to indicate future time. Though will and be going to express future time, still then they have different uses. Okay, in different situations we can use will, in other situations we can use be going to. You see, first will. Okay, now you see the form subject plus will plus mb1 first form of the verb, that is the main verb, plus OW other words. This is the form. Okay, now see, in short form we can use will. For example, I will. In short form we can say I'll. You see, I'll. Okay, this is short form. Now see, okay, now in different situations to indicate future time we use will. You see, firstly, future prediction without evidence, that is personal opinion to indicate future prediction. पूर्वानुमान କରିବା कौनसी evidence hints नथाइकरी. Okay, now for example, how it indicate future prediction evidence. For example, I think will pass I think he will subject here will plus V1. Okay, in the examination, that is other words, you see. Now I think he will pass in the examination. Similarly, we can write I think it will rain tomorrow. Future prediction. that he predicts. He gives his personal opinion without evidence. I think it will rain tomorrow. Okay. Now see, immediate or sudden decision. Immediate or sudden decision at the time of speaking. कोहीमा समयले हठात एउटा डिसिसन, immediate decision without planning. Okay. Now see, for example, my friend told me, will you go with me for tea? Yes, yes. Immediately. Yes, yes. I'll go with you for tea. Yes. I'll go with you for tea. I'll go with you for tea. This is immediate or instant decision or sudden decision. Okay. Similarly, in other example, we can write the sudden decision. For example, my friend, my student told me, sir, I can't open the cap of this fan. Show me. I'll open it. That is immediate, sudden decision for future action. Okay? I'll open it. Okay? Now see, thirdly, to express the future fact or truth. To express future fact or truth, we can use will. Okay? Now, you see, the sun rises in the east tomorrow. The sun rises. The sun subject rises. No, sorry. The sun will rise. The sun will rise. Will rise. Main of view one. This is will. The sun will rise in the east tomorrow. The sun will rise in the east tomorrow. To express the future fact or truth. The sun will rise. This is fact. This is truth. Now see, a request. For example, I want to get something from someone. Okay? So, I can say that, will you give your friend please? Will you give me your book please? You see. Will you give your friend? Will you give your friend please? Will you give your friend please? This is a request. He has not given the friend. After speaking that he will hand over his friend or her friend. Will you give your friend please? We can also use, instead of will, that is would can be used. Would you give your friend please? Okay. Will or would. The same use. Now we see the dream. I will be a doctor some days. I'll be a teacher in future. Okay, I'll be a teacher in future. I will be a doctor in future. This is his dream. His dream is to become a doctor. His dream is to become a teacher. His dream is to become president of India, the Prime Minister of India. Okay, I will be a doctor in future. This is a dream. Okay, a promise. I promise. I will help you. I will help you. Let me see. I promise. I'll help you. I promise I will help you. Okay. For example, someone is carrying his luggage. Okay. While he is carrying his luggage is very heavy. He cannot carry. He is unable to carry. At that time, I can say, I will help you, Flip. I will help you. Give me. Give me. I will help you. Okay. This is so easy. This is all about the uses of will in different situations and in different circumstances. Okay, now come to be going to. The form of be going to. Here you see subject. Subject may be noun or pronoun or noun phrase. He, she, or any name. Here we going to plus V1, the first form of the verb, that is main verb, OW, other word. Here we going to, V here means am, is, or are. Okay. Now come to the uses. You see, in case of future prediction with present evidence, ପୂର୍ବାନୁମାନ କରିବା ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନର evidence or hints ଦେଖି. That is, prediction is based on something we can see. ସେଇ ପୂର୍ବାନୁମାନଟା present evidence ଯାହା ତୁମେ ଦେଖୁଛ ତାହାକୁ ଦେଖି ଆମେ ପ୍ରେଡିକ୍ଟ କରିବା. In case of will, I have told you that future prediction without evidence, बिना evidence रे future prediction हम करथिले, we have used will. Here future prediction with present evidence. Okay. For example, A or a student or a person, he asks or he tells his friend, for example, V, you see, look, the dark cloud, black clouds in the sky. Then V will say, let's go. It's going to rain. It's going to rain. ବର୍ଷା ହେବ, ଚାଲ ପଳେଇବା. You see, for example, E, look, and the black clouds, means the dark clouds, black clouds. Here, V, his friend, or of course maybe a person or student, that he or she says that let's go, in short form, let us, in short form, let's go, it's going to rain soon. You say it's in short form. It is going to rain. In short form, it's going to rain soon. ଚାଲ ପଳେଇବା. ବର୍ଷା ହେବ. ବର୍ଷା ହେଇନି, ବର୍ଷା ହେବ. Present evidence, black clouds. Okay? The evidence based on something we can see. Okay? E subject. Use be verb in short form. It's going to. This is V1. Main verb. First form the verb V1. This is V1. This is other word. Okay? Another example, I can say that, for example, a student is going to school and his bag is on his cycle carrier, and that bag is leaning to one side. Go to side it ढली पड़ी छे. Then a person will say, what will say? Oh boy, hello boy, your bag is going to fall down. Be careful, your bag is going to fall down. Bag to 40 bag. Your bag, your bag is going to fall down. Okay. Your bag is going to fall down. Your bag, subject, now phrase. That is going to, be going to. Here, hold down. That is verb phrase. That is called V1. Verb phrase. 4. Next, plan future before the time of speaking. In case of will, we have studied that plan future at the time of speaking, immediate decision. Okay, here before the time of speaking, that's planned. You see, যোজনা করা যাচ্ছে. That is before the time of speaking, before the moment of speaking. You will see. You see, I in short form. I am, that is I. I'm going to, that is vivo, going to meet V1. I'm going to meet my aunt next week. ଆସନ୍ତା ସପ୍ତାହରେ ମୁଁ ମୋ auntକୁ ଭେଟିବି. ଭେଟିନି ଭେଟିବ. ସାକ୍ଷାତ କରିବ. You see, another example, for example, you have uploaded a video. You want to post on YouTube. On YouTube. Then he will say, I'm going to upload, I'm going to post, or for example, we can use he. He's going to, he is in short form, he is. Or he is, you can write also, he is going to post the video on YouTube. He's going to post his video on YouTube. That is a planned future before the time of speaking. This is all about uses of will and be going to in different situations to indicate future time. Okay.